morning, everyone, and welcome to today's session on why freelance journalists should take up advanced media courses. And I'm delighted to be joined by Joydeep Das Gupta, an award-winning multimedia journalist. He's also editor-at-large at News Sense and an academic director at Media Skills Lab. He has over 20 years of experience across TV, digital, and solution journalism, and has trained hundreds of journalists across India and South Asia. Joydeep, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Alia, for giving me this opportunity for this wonderful interaction, which is needed to be discussed. Means media literacy is not just for people outside, but also we who practice journalism, we also need to upskill ourselves. So time to time we have to update ourselves with latest tools, technology, methodology. Since we are not living in the age of we are not in the digital age now. We have already entered AI age. So we have to keep in mind and we have to update ourselves so to stay relevant. Uh, so this is very much essential.
Joydeep, you have had an incredible, diverse career in journalism from TV to digital platforms and now as educator and mentor. So, could you share a bit about your journey and what led you to focus on, as you said, training and upskilling journalists?
See, I started my career with television journalism in Delhi. Then after 8 years in Delhi, I shifted to Kolkata. And then I really found that TV as a medium is very powerful, but at the same time, the contents we are delivering is not that is it is personally my take only, my view, my thoughts. Since I believe TV can do, broadcast media can do lot more of impact at the grassroots level, but certainly we are focusing mainly on political stories, we are focusing mainly on the crime stories, but journalism is not about politics, not all about politics, but politics of obviously is a significant uh, uh, issue or topic we can say, but at the same time we need to focus on other areas like gender rights, climate change. These are very significant topics which our mainstream media, I think, is lacking somewhere. But some media organizations, some media mainstream media organizations have been focusing in this area. Not all, but unfortunately not all. But with the advent of social media, with the advent of internet, and after 2014, we have shift this information landscape huge. We see that there are a lot more of viewers who consume information through social media platforms. So my journey as a television journalism and then as a digital, as a print, I started my career as a cartoonist. Basically, I am a cartoonist uh, initially, but as I pass through all these areas, all these phases of journalism, mainstream journalism, both in Delhi and in Kolkata, after working in this area, I realized that there is a need to upskill ourselves. At the same time, we journalists think कि हमको सब कुछ आता है, kind of 20 साल का experience है, 25 साल का experience है, but what I realized, we know nothing. बहुत कुछ जानने का बाकी है, अभी भी बहुत कुछ सीख रहा हूँ मैं. I keep on learning and I keep on delivering. Since 2018, I started this fact checking journey, and then now I realize AI is the in thing. So we have to keep ourselves updated. So I have uh, enrolled myself for various courses, and I have been selected in LSE, London School of Economics and Political Science, Police for AI and Journalism course, which was a comprehensive 1 year course. And after completing that course, I realized this needs to be we need to reach out to the journalist community, my community, where we can upskill our journalists so that we can train them as well. But what I have observed that when you go and conduct training free of cost, people don't take seriously. At the same time, we need to do. It is not all about 2 hours or 3 hours. We need a comprehensive, step by step knowledge. sharing about particular topics. Like I have selected 4 or 5 topics like fact checking, then AI in journalism, solution journalism, then data journalism, and digital safety, digital hygiene, and digital safety. These are the 4 5 courses I am focusing more on. So what I realize, we need to upskill in this area, and we should come up with some comprehensive courses. And this is how uh, media skills lab came into existence. And now, since we have started the month of March, this first batch we have more than 50 students and who have enrolled, and most of the students are working journalists. This is a good thing that I have observed, that they also want to learn, and this trend is very essential. And I think we need to upskill ourselves time to time with global trend, national trend. We have to be relevant so that we can reach out to the people with effective journalism and powerful journalism.
As you just said, that how we know how we are seeing like how media landscape is changing dramatically in like recent years, especially for freelancers. So do you see any challenges that freelance journalists are facing today?
Yes, as freelancer journalists often independently work without any institutional backing. So it is also very important for us who are working as a freelancer, um, keep today in this complex information ecosystem, which is marked by technological advances, widespread misinformation. So it is very much essential to equip ourselves with advanced journalism techniques, methodologies. So this fact checking is now very important skill that every journalist must know. And with AI we can do wonders. We can create content. We obviously, artificial intelligence is a helping hand. We don't have to depend on AI blindly, but our intervention is also very much essential. And with data journalism, we can data mine a story, we can collect stories on the basis of data. Since we know, because of legal compulsions, most of the freelancers, we don't have that legal, at times, we don't get legal support as well. So for us, it is very it's important to know how to data mine and how to fact check, how to filter data, and then we can process those data, and from verified data, we can do wonderful stories.
And Joydeep, you lead the Media Skills Lab, which offers courses in, as you said, fact checking, AI in journalism, data journalism, and solution journalism. So, what have you found some of the critical skill gaps, skills gap you observe among freelancers today, and how do these advanced media courses can help them to bridge those gaps?
We, as a freelancer, what I believe, we mostly try to get fund grants, and on the basis of that, we plan to do stories. And there is a particular deadline. We have to submit the story within that time frame, and we have to look for publishers who can publish those stories. So there are various obstacles in the way of a freelancer. So what we can do is, if we equip ourselves with these skills, there are various platforms across the world, across India, where we can pitch in our stories with essential skills. And if we are equipped with this trainings, if we are equipped with these skills, there will be takers, I think, and it will be an added advantage for a freelancer, that he or she is a AI expert, AI journalism expert. He or she is a fact checking, who have already enrolled, and who have already completed this course, mastering fact checking. And after covering everything in entirety, what we can produce, or in the form of a story, will be more credible and more reliable, I believe.
As freelancers, we have seen like we often compete for, as you said, for assignments and credibility. Like, how how can specialized training like fact checking or data journalism help us to stand out and build trust with our editors and audiences?
See, while if I talk about media skills lab, we have also tied up with various organizations, international organizations, and we are trying to reach out to more. And also, we also invite experts from who have done this kind of work globally or nationally. We invite them for our talks, and this kind of collaboration is also for the participants or for the students who will be learning these methods to have certain kind of collaboration and can have help hand holding from the experts so that they can also whenever there is a now if we see there are lot more of grants available, funds available for solution oriented stories. We see lot more of stories that are coming up uh, with data in focus, data journalism in focus, and there are various encouraging platform who encourage AI, how you adopt AI and how you incorporate, how you develop stories using AI tools and methodologies. So these are going to be an uh, added advantage for the freelancers to collaborate as well as to pitch their stories in new formats.
Joydeep, talking specifically about new technologies, we also face misinformation, and like you, as you said, we with this comes with the new additional responsibilities and as well as opportunities. So, how do you see for freelance journalists that these advanced courses can specifically prepare them to meet these challenges? If you can just a little bit talk briefly about those challenges.
Say for example, initially if uh, AI is a very AI is also in the very initial phase. It is evolving now. Every new day, new tools, techniques, methodologies are evolving. And if we use, say, for example, for creating content, for editing content, for fact checking, also AI is a very useful methods. There are some very useful tools which are easily available for us. So whenever we are doing a research-based story or information-based story, data-based story, we can fact check those data whether they are already available on internet and who are behind this for the publication of that report, who are the people involved, what are the organizations who are funding. These are very much essential for us to know about all about when we do data story to find out who are the people behind. So it will be far more easier, not more complicated for us to produce stories like important stories like climate change, gender rights, human right violation, child labor. This kind of stories are very much this kind of methods, this kind of tools, this kind of methodologies are very much useful for anyone, not just for freelancers, but for anyone to come up and eh, learn those skills and then also practice those skills while producing their stories.
For freelancers who may be hesitant about investing time or money in further education, what would you say to them? Like, how can they start, upskilling even if they are on a tight budget?
See, I believe I have kept the course fee a very nominal course fee just to so that we can run the course at the same time we can uh, pay the mentors or trainers who are there. So anyway, upskilling is also if you upskill yourself, you can earn the same more than more amount what you are paying for the course fee. So it is just 5,000 now for 3 months, comprehensive 30 hours of course. So this will obviously you will be gain out of these courses, and then you can always once you have learned, and it will continue to stay with you, and you can always practice that. It is not like investing, but also investing on yourself.
Thank you so much, Jaideep, for sharing your insights and expertise. So, before we wrap up, is there any final message you would like to share with freelance journalists considering advanced media training?
Yes, so far as uh, my experience goes now, I'm into around 22, more than 22 years of journalism across platforms like TV, print, and then digital. So what I found is that in order to stay relevant, in order to enjoy the the more you learn, the more you know the techniques, the more you engage with people, the more people you get to know. So involve yourself and don't sit around कि कुछ भी है हो जाएगा तब स्टोरी निकाल के कर लेंगे या फिर दो चार लोगों से बात करेंगे फील्ड विजिट करेंगे हो जाएगा लेकिन अब दिस आर वेरी एसेंशियल दिस इज we all say that good all journalism so we must practice this we must meet people we have to be in the grassroots level to do the stories but at the same time this upscaling and this techniques, these methods, like how to incorporate, this will make your work easy. There are several free tools which are available for keeping your records. Uh, Thousands of files you can keep. There is a method called Pinpoint in Google where you can keep your data for a year or so. And it can be a number of thousands of files. From that file, you can, if you need any story or any data, you can bring that data out for your story. And these are very helpful methods say for example I would like to say that there is a tool called Evernote in which can record your press conferences or your interviews in a real time and can translate into more than 60 languages so these are some of the simple techniques simple methods which can be very much helpful now with AI ethics is a big concern but at the same time, we don't have to depend on AI blindly. But there are there are some amazing tools, methods which are very much useful for for our journalism practices that can help you in maintaining our time. We can do work more easily, more comfortably by knowing this basic techniques. And since AI is going to stay, so it is very important for us to learn this, tap this AI in the initial phase and then grow with it.
Thank you so much again, Jaideep. And thank you everyone who joined us today. We hope this conversation inspires us to keep learning and growing in our journalism career. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.